Hi, welcome to Wisdom of the Moon and your Mayan calendar update for the next about 2 weeks. So I'm super excited because I had a really amazing introduction to the Mayan calendar class and fun shop last night. And we had 9 women attending and a baby. And they all drew their wave spells, which was so fun to see all of these drawings all over the floor. And I've asked some of them to allow me to post them on our 13 Moon Collective page. So if you haven't liked our page, please do so on Facebook, 13 Moon Collective, Colectivo 13 Lunas. And now for the report. So we are coming to the close today. Friday, July 3rd in the United States is the last day of the wave spell of the storm, Kawak. So we've been in a 13-day cycle that has been about catalyzing processes. So there's been a lot of movement, and how appropriate, because we had last Friday, we saw that the Supreme Court made a decision in the United States to allow gay marriage. Hallelujah, get with it now. And I feel like there's just been a myriad of court decisions that are aligning with the age of Aquarius that's coming. And so it's really, really exciting to see some of the hard work that light beings all over the world have been after for such a long time are now translating into reality in the sense of our legal structures and systems that hold our societies in place currently. Okay, I can imagine that could open up a whole discussion about what is reality and all of that, but I'm just going to go ahead and move on. So we're closing this cycle right now. Today is the last day, and it's the cosmic monkey. So transcending through the playing with Maya and illusion, which is exactly the way of wisdom. It's really seeing beyond the illusion of all of these quote-unquote realities, and knowing and holding in your heart that you can make anything possible with others, and really speaking about the wisdom that we've been handed down and living by it and moving that forward bit by bit. I was speaking with, I think, my husband earlier about just how yoga, I remember the time when yoga was not accepted and people would not pay for a yoga class. It was the kind of thing that was passed down word of mouth and, friend to friend, maybe donation-based, but it wasn't really something that people would pay mad amounts for. And now it's something, there's fashion, there's all of these things that go on. People are paying for yoga, definitely. So things like the Mayan calendar, I feel like we're in that stage of we have to just keep believing and keep passing the information forward, and soon enough it'll be known and come to pass. So just keeping that faith alive. So today is that last day, and so we're transcending through the energy of play and seeing through the illusion and just playing with the roles we play in life and using that to our advantage. Because tomorrow we start on a whole new 13-day journey. So come along with me. Let's take a little peek here. I've drawn it. This is the 13-day cycle for the next 13 days. So tomorrow, which is July 4th here in the U.S., which is actually here in the United States, it's Independence Day. So I thought that was pretty appropriate to talk about because this is our day one. We have the human, which is all about free will. Free will, which is that we have a choice. We really are free in that we get to choose how we view things, what we talk about, what we're going to think about, what we're going to write about, what we're going to do a workshop on, what we're going to take a class in, what we're going to allow our mind to dwell on, things like that. So we really are free to choose, and we influence others, and others have an influence on us. So really thinking about how we want to influence people around us, and also setting boundaries with those that are not influencing us in the way we would like, or in the ways we would like. Yes, so that's the human, and the human is also about wisdom. And I loved talking with the ladies last night at the class about this, and just how we have all of these wisdom traditions, and we can choose to be in them. And they really, when we choose to practice, for example, being in the Mayan calendar energy and knowing what the energy is of the day and talking about it, we're automatically setting our intentions for our day. We're automatically thinking about things that really matter. You know, how are we going to influence people? How are we going to make choices today? These are the things that matter more than how many errands can I finish today. And I say all of this stuff because it's all reminders that I need myself. And of course, it's all about balance. We need to get errands done, for sure, totally. And it's important to give thought to how we're living our life, because we have one life to live here. And this is very, very important to consider in how we're going to be the difference that we would like to see in the world. So, bringing it back, 4th of July in the United States, Independence Day. How are you independent? How are you free? And how are you influencing those around you? And where are you not being influenced how you would like? I know for me here in the US, there's a lot of, like, I think of 4th of July, and I think a lot of people buying a lot of beer and going to the beach. And I don't vibe with that, so I'm staying away from the beach, particularly tomorrow. But tonight, for example, I'm holding a ritual with some friends at the beach, and we're going to have the kids. It's going to be a family-friendly thing. We're going to have a ritual with the ocean and about letting go of one cycle and welcoming the new as I'm entering a new stage in my life. And I just want to be held by my friends and my community, and I've invited them to hold ritual space with me. So that's how I'm going to practice my choice as we move into the Human Wavespell. And then moving on to Sunday, we're going to have, it's actually going to be a galactic activation portal day that day. It's a lunar skywalker. So this is a big day. We've been practicing up for this one. It's about the challenge of facing our fears. And I don't know about you guys, but I really also like to catch up with my Western astrology reports. I particularly lately like the Leo King, David Palmer, and I really like, of course, the K Pacha report. And I was noticing just how big an astrological moment we're in. We just had the full moon, but it was also Venus conjunct Jupiter and a lot of stuff going on. And some of the themes I hear are about the goddess, which is represented by Venus, being around and choosing to embody the light of the goddess versus the darkness of the goddess. So, you know, choosing the light, of course, and also really just letting go of the past, but closing up those little things that we need to close in integrity in order to move forward and really rock on with our inner child and have fun and have a fun summer energy. So I think Sunday in the Mayan, you were going to have something to do with facing those fears and exploring. So could maybe go for a physical hike if the weather or something else does not allow for a physical travel or hiking. Also just like a shamanic journey, like really going inside and seeing where are my fears in my body, and what are those about? What am I holding here, and how can I release it? And I'll talk about the release in a moment too, but how can I release it and just facing those fears? All right, I'm going to keep it moving here. So big day that day, Sunday. Monday, we have Electric Wizard, the service of the transmutation and alchemy. So maybe transmuting some of those fears and really holding that high wisdom, acting that out. Fourth day, so Tuesday, we're going to have July 7th, we have a self-existing eagle, which is about giving form to that which you see as the eagle flying high. So the, bird's view, the eagle's view, seeing from up high with a third eye, and just really carrying that realization forward. So your actions really being informed by what you see up there. And I'm actually going to be flying that day, so literally, not just metaphorically. So wish us happy travels, please. And yeah, so I love that. Really, it's about, the eagle is also about the realization of those high visions. So Wednesday, we're going into an overtone warrior. So really being empowered by questioning. So Thursday, we're moving into a rhythmic earth. So giving form, organizing and balancing our life with connecting to the earth's energy, which is also about realizing that we're spinning on a planet through time and space, and all of the beings that take up space on this earth, the minerals, the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the minerals, all of the beings that are on planet Earth, and how Earth is coordinating all of that. So it might be a busy day this Thursday. So it would be Thursday, this is 7th, 8th, the 9th. So Thursday's the 9th. We might be multitasking, but staying centered through synchronicity and connecting with the earth energy and how she